Oh, me? Oh, yeah, of course, of course. Oh, yeah, no problem at all.
Please assist us in showing good work during the context of refraining for derogatory remarks or gestures towards participants, coaches, officials, and other fans. Thank you for your help and enjoy the fine effort showcased tonight by the student athletes. The Groton-Dunstable Crusaders are led by James Creed. The athletic director is Matt Ricard, and the principal is Stephen Sirpina. Your Westborough Rangers are led by head coach Joe Beveridge in his 4th year. He's assisted by Ryan Daly, Joe DeRosers, Tyler Ria, Ryan Galacki, Kirby Pierre-Louis, Ryan Freeberg, Rob Raymond, and Adam Marcos. Levi Hansen is the athletic director, and Brian Callahan is our principal. Here are the captains for the coin toss, led by Ranger captains. Number 2, Sam Wickline. Number 50, Julian Cespedes. Number 71, Joe Marino. And number 87, Luke Hadley. Groton-Dunstable will receive in the first half. Ladies and gentlemen, we now ask that you please rise and remove your hats and please join the Westborough High School Marching Band under the direction of Evan Doyle as they perform the national anthem.
I don't mind either. Buddy, it's your game. Joe Buck is not going to work. Not live. Welcome everybody to Friday Night Football in Westborough, where the Westborough Rangers take on Groton-Dunstable. The 5-1 Westborough Rangers have been exceeding mightily, while the 0-6 Groton-Dunstable team has been struggling mightily. What do you have to add here early on?
Well, Cole, first of all, pleasure to be with you here again tonight. And, Cole, I'm just excited for Westborough to build on the momentum from last week. Obviously, as we talked about in the telecast against Fitchburg, Westborough's had some cupcake victories lately. Doesn't take away from their accomplishments and what they've earned. But with Marlborough coming up next week in the on-deck circle, want to see Westborough sharp, executing, no matter who the competition is.
I would agree with that. And here we have Aryan Bhatia, orange kicks blaring and getting ready for the kickoff here. And the kick is away. Collects it at about the 16-yard line, stumbles a bit, gets past the first row, and he's brought down at about the 27-yard line, and we have to check. 31-yard line, we have to check that.
So Cameron Barlow on the return for Groton-Dunstable. So it's going to be at the 34, it looks like, Cole.
Boy, the yard line struggles.
Come on, we're going to shake that rust off from last week.
The yard line struggles really continue.
No, but that's it. That's going to be the end of it.
You're right.
There.
You're absolutely right. They're going to pitch it to 87 out of the backfield. And he's collected at about the 31, 32-yard line. That's going to be a loss of 2.
Caleb Akusina on the pitch. Cole, one of the things I'm looking to see tonight, obviously Westborough continues to be dominant against the run this year, but the play disparity, the amount of reps the defense had on the field last week was not very many. Pittsburgh really struggled to get first downs.
And they're going to run it again, and they will get nothing.
And Thomas Cashman there, just stuffed that.
Stopped at about the 31-yard line, and Westborough carries on their run defensive domination now with -3 rushing yards for Groton-Dunstable on the night thus far.
And if you're Groton-Dunstable, these are the situations you're desperately trying to stay out of. 0-6, 3rd and 13, these 3rd and longs in your own end. Tough.
The drop back to throw it. And it's caught at about the 36-yard line. But that won't get very far. That's a 4-yard gain. And it'll be 4th and 8.
Groton-Dunstable quarterback Johnny Bortis.
Wow, what a name.
That's a good name.
Oh, wow.
2-yard game, safe throw.
And they appear to be bringing out the punt team. And Sam Wickline's back to receive. Sam Wickline. Last game. Is that Sam Wickline?
I think that's Jake Martin, actually.
Wow.
I think that's Jake Martin, Cole.
Sam Wickline has been returning all season. That's an interesting change for the Rangers.
Wickline's back as well, but Jake Martin gets it.
Martin gets it, and he's collected.
But got to the 44. Forward progress should take him to about the 44.
And he is thrown down at the end of the play. Will we see a flag? It doesn't appear we will. And
this is a powder puff.
You're right. I'm sorry.
What are we doing?
I've been watching the NFL too much. No fun league. It's the no fun league. And they have it at about the 44-yard line.
So, Andrew Pashota, for those that missed it, school record, 5 first-half passing touchdowns, 6 overall touchdowns. Let's see what the encore is going to be this week, Cole.
I agree. I absolutely agree. Interesting defensive set for Groton-Dunstable here. Hands it off to Petralia. Petralia gets loose.
That's an 8-yard pickup right there, almost 9.
Carried by number 23, Camden Petralia.
So 2nd and short, just about 1.5 yards for Westborough, but Cam found a big hole there, Cole.
He did, and I mean, that should be cooking all night. If they have a good run game, there's no stopping Westborough because their pass game is already so strong with Pashota in the back. Pashota in the shotgun alone.
Nobody in the backfield for Westborough. 4 wide receivers out there.
You see Molesky on his own on the left. Little end around, fakes the end around, throws it deep.
Oh,
Caught the ball!
What a catch by Thomas Cashman.
And you know, we saw Cashman only had 2 catches last game, and he gets going early this one. That's nice to see.
Oh, just remarkable.
Tremendous catch, tremendous throw. And we're going to be seeing that all day. I have a good feeling about it.
Cole, that's a 49-yard completion.
That's tremendous.
And Thomas Cashman, the outstretched, boy, what a target he is. He's like the Gronk of Westborough with that target.
Oh, he's a big boy, and I mean, he can really outstretch those arms, get the catch, and we saw it there, a 49-yard gain, Sam Laporta type stuff, you know?
All right, let's not do that.
Yeah, it's Sam Laporta type stuff. I'm sorry, but it is. And Pashota rolls to the right. No! And Pashota can't pull it in.
So a rare overthrow by Andrew. Luke Hadley wide open in the corner of the end zone, but Andrew just overthrew him. A rare mistake.
No, it doesn't really seem like Hadley jumped on that.
It was over his head. And Luke Hadley looked like a pretty tall guy there.
Luke Hadley is 6'5".
Okay, so I think Andrew overthrew him.
You know,
can we agree on that?
Yeah, but I want to
6'5"?
I want to defend Andrew here.
What are we doing
There
here?
could have been a little jump. I'm just saying. But we have 2nd and 4 here. 8:28 to go in the first.
Daniel Hackett wide right, and Daniel Hackett caught 3 touchdowns last week. Had a big game, and he's wide right.
I formation. Have to imagine a run here,
Oh,
and
that
the
looks
on
like a
defense
false
jump.
start. I think that's going to be a false start.
It's disappointing. Petralia looked like he did have a hole there.
It is.
And that's encroachment on the defense.
No, it's a false start.
He went, yeah. Really? Oh, that's an interesting. No.
Oh, they did. They changed
Yeah, that was
it.
encroachment.
That ref
Really?
on the end goal line did the false start motion. My
Wow,
bad.
so it was encroachment.
Yep.
There was some encroachment from the announcer as well. I formation again, hands it off to Petralia. Does he get in?
He's in.
He's in for the touchdown. Westborough Rangers make it 6-0 here. And the PAT team comes on with Batia looking to continue his streak of 100%.
Well, Cole, you know, what really struck me there is, you know, the play by Cashman, right out of the gate, Westborough coming aggressive. They do a run on first down and then go deep line out. 4 wide receivers, nobody in the backfield. Love the continued aggressive play calling by the Westborough coaching staff.
And you see the talent disparity is so big because you got a 3 and out on the first side of the field. Westborough gets it, drives down, scores. I mean, that's just some fantastic efficiency.
Now we have
from
another
Westborough.
penalty.
Oh boy.
And another offsides.
Wow, that's great. You got to wonder if they'll bring out the team, go for 2 here. Will they? Batia, 15, looks a bit confused.
It looks like it.
And they will. Batia looks a little upset, but, you know, that's okay. Get the 2-point conversion here. That'd be clutch. .803 to go in the first quarter. 6-0 ball game. Will the Rangers make it 8-0 here? In the I formation once again.
Daniel Hackett out wide left this time.
And they're going to hand it off to the fullback.
Easily.
And they get in for the 2-point conversion. 8-0 ball game here in Westborough.
With 8:03 to go in the first quarter, the score is Groton-Dunstable 0 and Westborough 8.
Would call it just seems a little too easy.
It does. I mean,
It's a little too easy.
I mean, they're just slicing through the defense like a hot knife through butter. It's ridiculous. They've done it last week. They're doing it thus far this week. And some drizzle becomes to come down here.
Do you think your hot knife through butter is learning English similes? Do you think that's where that comes from, Cole?
You know, it's possible. I would like to give a
shout
shout
out to your English
to
teacher there?
Miss Pelletier. Great teacher. I believe we gave a shout out to her on the last podcast as well.
Yeah.
Or not last podcast. Boy. I do a podcast too. I'm just using the lingo from there. Last
Younger
program.
generations confusing podcast and broadcast.
I know.
mean,
That's disappointing. I'm
Oh.
sorry to everyone watching. That's disappointing on my end. Few drizzles coming down here. Shouldn't have a huge impact yet. And Batia prepares for the kickoff again. And it's away.
Oh, that's a good boot.
Great boot.
That is a great boot.
Did he
No,
touch
he
the
didn't
ball? It doesn't appear so, and that'll be a touchback.
But he was tempted to touch it.
He was.
That could have been a disaster.
You saw a little outstretch of the arms. That was a little
Caleb
close.
Acusina was on the verge of touching that, and that could have been a disaster.
We're going to see what Johnny Bordis can do here on this drive.
We see this in the NFL, Cole. When special teamers are in that situation, it's a risk reward.
It is. It really is.
There's such little upside to fielding the ball in that situation.
Absolutely.
You just got to understand what your options are there and know the best play to make.
Because, what are the odds you're going to collect it at the 1 yard line and run it back to the 50? It's just not likely.
Or even to the 20. Smarter
to just take the ball at the 20 yard line with the touchback like he did in that situation.
Especially with the momentum of the ball, too.
And
Johnny Bors fakes the handoff.
Oh!
Thomas Cashman is everywhere.
He is everywhere. Great start for him in this one.
Thomas Cashman, a really solid performer on the Westborough hockey team.
He is, absolutely.
And just, again, big body coming at you there for Johnny Bordis.
Johnny Bordis struggling thus far. But 2nd and 10 here, 7:59 to go in the first quarter. And they will run it. And he's got nothing. Maybe a yard or two. But Westborough defense running the ball especially stays strong.
Johnny Bordis, a sophomore. And, Westborough faced a freshman QB last week, and this time they face a sophomore QB.
I'm about to accuse you of just wanting to say the name Johnny Bordis.
That's a great name.
It is a good name. I like that name. 3rd and 9. They did only get a yard on that rush. Westborough has a cumulative -2 allowed rushing yards in this game. Now almost 5 minutes into the game on the second drive. And they'll drop back to pass. Looking left. He does have him on the sideline.
And Eric Last in coverage, a little bit of a soft coverage there. Eric Last gave him a little bit of a cushion to make that pass.
Won't be enough to get the first, though.
No.
And they're going for it.
Well,
wow.
This is what I thought Fitchburg might do at times last week. I actually don't blame them. I mean, it's 4th and 2. You may not get a better chance.
In the hurry up, coach yelling to the quarterback, Johnny Bordis, from the sideline.
You wonder if 6, take a shot. 4th and 2, take a shot.
You wonder if they're trying to draw him off sides. They are not. Looking for it, and it's tipped.
Oh,
and he caught it.
Deflected and caught.
Collected on the 36-yard line.
By Corbin Larson.
That's a tremendous catch. Great focus. Way to track in the air. And that's a first down.
Well, hey, give credit to Groton-Dunstable taking the shot and being rewarded.
And
got some luck there, but they were rewarded.
Fun fact here, that is only the 3rd first down Westborough has allowed in the last 2 games.
Wow. That's a great fact.
That's just speaks to how strong the Westborough defense has been, and that's a shout out to the coaches and the defensive players.
Do you have any other fun facts you can share?
As of now, I will ration them, so you may have to wait, Mark.
Okay.
You may have to wait.
Okay. Good word, ration.
Appreciate it.
Yep.
Corbin Larson coming off the field a little gingerly. Looks to be walking to the bench with their trainer. Doesn't look too injured, but it may be an abdominal injury. He is hunched over.
Okay, you're not the... Do you hear this, the abdominal injury, Karen? What is going on
I won't
here?
speculate.
Okay,
I won't speculate. Bordis drops back. Is it off to Caleb Acusina?
Actually,
that appears
I
to be.
think that was actually Matthew Fuccioni.
Was
on
it
the
now?
carry. Yes, Cole.
Now, do we know if Groton-Dunstable has a high Italian population?
Okay. What are we doing now?
Caleb Fuccioni. Second and 4. The play action. And,
Big drop.
And that is Caleb Acusina. He drops it in the middle of the field, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
But I'll tell you, Cole, Groton-Dunstable sees something in Westborough's
They do.
defense. They're passing, and they're finding open receivers, and Acusino was wide open there. He had some daylight ahead of him, too, if he could have held on.
He probably had an extra 5-10 yards of yards after catch if he could have held on to that. I agree with you.
3rd and 4 here for Groton-Dunstable at their own 42.
And they'll hand it off. And that's not enough for the first. Not even close.
Well, here's another situation. I think Groton-Dunstable lost a yard there. So now you've got like 4th and 5. And now it's another decision for Groton-Dunstable. They went for it on 4th and 2. And it looks like they're going to go for it again.
This makes sense. I mean, it's 4th and 5 near midfield.
This time I don't know that I agree with the decision. Even though they're closer to midfield, 5's different than 2. I'm a little skeptical on this one.
What do you got to lose? I mean, their own 6.
Yeah, I guess.
Might as well get your sophomore quarterback some experience in these high-stress situations. Build them up for the future. Bordas drops back, and he collects it. Will they call it a catch? Doesn't appear so.
Looks like he caught it out of bounds, didn't get 2 feet in bounds based on the signal from the referee. Well, so there you go. But here's the thing. Again, another fairly open Groton-Dunstable receiver. Like, the coverage by Westborough here in the first quarter hasn't been great.
It hasn't. Westborough gets a little fortunate that was pass was a little off target, and they'll take over on the Groton-Dunstable 42.
You know, with Fitchburg last week, it was almost all run because they didn't want to hang the freshman QB out to dry. But this time,
they're throwing the ball.
See how Westborough's D responds as the game goes on.
You notice Chapman lined up one-on-one on the outside against Alex Ricci.
Andrew going deep again.
Oh, and he can't hold on.
Cashman drops the ball.
That's unfortunate. You saw Cashman with the 49-yard catch earlier. Couldn't hold on to that one. And 2nd and 10, 4:38 to go in the first.
So, Cole, you know, based on the way this game's going so far, Westborough just doesn't look as sharp as they did last week against Fitchburg. Now, it's early, but you can see some execution, a drop ball, Andrew overthrowing the receiver in the end zone, Luke Hadley. So just a few little things that Westborough's a tick off to start this game.
And that overthrow is very unlike Andrew. You don't see that a lot. Nope. Very accurate passer.
And it looks like there's a timeout for Groton-Dunstable. Interesting. The coach, that's a very unusual timeout. 2nd and 10, first quarter, 4:38, Cole. What do you think that's about?
I'm not even sure. I mean, it's second, like you said, it's an interesting situation to take a timeout. I would expect a timeout on the 3rd down.
But, Cole, you could have theorized something and everybody would have bought into it.
You're right.
You could have just said something.
You know, but I'm not Brian Scalabrine. I don't come up with nonsense.
Well, Brian Scalabrine just says generic things. He doesn't actually offer a lot of value.
Well, time for a sip of water here in Westborough.
No, I mean, you'd have to think in that situation that possibly Groton-Dunstable saw something in the coverage or in the play call, maybe scouting some of Westborough before the game that he just didn't like. And clearly Westborough continues to go deep when they see the opportunity.
And now we've seen Chapman lined up outside in 2 sets. So obviously catching the touchdown last week, having 3 catches, or 3 catches, yes. They noticed that he is a quality receiver, and they're going to keep using him. Also, I do have another fun fact for you.
Okay, good.
Eric Last, the person who grittied in the end zone last week to celebrate a touchdown he caught, has been banned from playing offensive sets from his coach. So
because of that?
Because of that. So we won't see him on offense again tonight. Disappointing for the Rangers, but you got to do what you got to do.
Good lesson.
It is, and hands it off to
Petralia.
Big That's a huge hole.
What a tackle there by Cameron Barlow to save what could have been a really long play. So great job. That looks like a gain of about 4 or 5 yards for Westborough on that. It's going to be 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6 is true.
Cole, we talked about this at the telecast last week. It's really a poor decision, but Eric Last, you know, you don't take a bad penalty. It's about sportsmanship. So good job for the Westborough coach for teaching a valuable lesson there.
Well, look for Chapman on the left here. Line up one-on-one, really tight coverage. Will Chapman get past him? This is going to be a good one. Oh, can't get the first down. Looks to be gathered at about the 36, 37-yard line. And this is going to be 4th and long for Westborough.
Obviously, this has got to be a 4-down territory. You're too close. So we'll see what the coach dials up here for Westborough on 4th and 4.
I'd love to see them go up top to Cashman or Hadley. I'd love that.
I would not. I would like to see a mid-range pass to get the first down. I don't think you need to go for the home run here. Just get a first down, keep the drive going.
That's a fair point.
And don't give Groton-Dunstable momentum. Don't give them any confidence at all. Just get the first down.
Ricci on Chapman dropping back a little bit. I'm really interested in this matchup here. Looking right.
Wide open. There's
and
the play.
Hackett has
Daniel
it.
Hackett.
Oh, he's still in bounds.
And
that's a touchdown.
Wow.
Hackett breaks a tackle up the right sideline, catches his 4th touchdown in 2 games.
So, Cole, we need an analogy. Daniel Hackett shook off that tackler like
Sam Laporta.
Oh, boy. That's all you come up with.
What were you referring to?
Well, like cut through knife like butter,
oh,
I shook off the tackle.
You were looking for a metaphor.
I was looking for a metaphor. That's true.
Oh, shoot.
Maybe I need to go back to English class.
You may. Like a...
Cool.
Like a baseball through glass.
Oh, boy.
There you go. And Bhatia ready for the extra point, and he knocks it through.
Well, great job by Westborough. Daniel Hackett continues. What a great season he's having. And a good play call by Westborough. Had that mid-range pass, and Hackett just shook off the tackler for the touchdown.
Hackett got loose real quick. He broke off that tackle, shrugged it off like it was nothing, got down the sideline, makes it 15-0 with 3:05 to go in the first quarter for the Westborough Rangers. Let's see how Johnny Bordas and the Groton-Dunstable offense responds.
Back to return for Groton-Dunstable's number 1, Cameron Barlow, and number 8, Caleb Asasuna.
Oh, wow. Boots it. Collects it about the 10-yard line. Ran to the 20, up to the 25, and he's out of bounds.
So Acusina on the return. And looks to be about a 17-yard return call on that. Almost 18.
Out at 25, I believe?
28.
28. Oh, my goodness. Wow. The yard line struggles continue, but the Groton-Dunstable offense is at the 28-yard line, 1st and 10. Let's see what they can do here. Wickline playing some corner right now. Martin in the safety position. Hands it off to Matthew Fuccione.
2-yard loss. Again, Westborough's run defense so stout. Cole, I got to tell you, when you go back to school next week, you need to talk to our student section. I mean, I hear nothing.
We do have headphones on.
It's so quiet over there. You can hear a pin drop.
Yeah, I would like to hear a bit of noise.
Passion from the student section, please.
There is an injured player on the field. Can't really spot who that is, but hope for the best. It's a Groton-Dunstable player. We're going to take a break in the action here in Westborough. Score 15-0 with 2:44 to go.
Well, great news, really great news. And for Groton-Dunstable, that's Jordan Strauss. Boy, you always hate to see that. This sport is such a violent sport. We love the game, but for these kids, God, it just makes you hold your breath every time you see something like that. So great news for Groton-Dunstable. All right, so to get everybody back, 2nd and 12, 2:30 and counting here in the first quarter. Groton-Dunstable on their own 26.
Drops back to pass, does have it, collects it at the 31-yard line.
So gain of about 6 there. And the catch by Bryce Kobuzi. Third and 6 here for Groton-Dunstable. Their own 32.
You have to imagine a pass is coming here. Bordas has it, drops back to pass, looking deep, and 25 collects him.
Daniel Hackett on both sides of the ball making his presence. Oh, a late flag. Oh, boy. That looks like it's going to be unsportsmanlike conduct or something, because Groton-Dunstable players are clapping.
That's disappointing. I mean, a great sack, and if you give up the unsportsmanlike conduct, it does appear it's on Westborough, and that's going to be an automatic first down. Wow, devastating.
You wonder what happened. It didn't even have anything to do with the play call, and just undisciplined play by the Westborough player drawing that flag.
That's frustrating as a fan and a player, but Westborough defense has been so stout that hopefully they can recover from this.
So Groton-Dunstable takes over or extends their drive to their own, starts out at their own 37.
We do see the injured player now is Jordan Strauss. Looks to be getting looked at by the trainer on the sideline. Looks like a leg issue. Seems to be a holdup here on the field with the referee. The referee's talking, but we're back to action. Another holdup here. Groton-Dunstable coach speaking to the referee. There's got to be an issue here.
Boy, this is really odd. You don't usually see in the middle of a drive like this, and the referee is engaging the Groton-Dunstable coach for quite some time. That was...
And they're smiling. I just saw the ref was smiling. They look to be laughing a bit. I don't know what that's about, but they'll carry on here. 15-0, 1:34 to go. Time is ticking. 4th and 1 for Groton-Dunstable. And he drops back. Looked at the design run. Does he get the first?
No.
Doesn't appear so.
He's a couple yards short. Bordas broke the original tackle and looked like he was going to escape, but a good pursuit by Westborough to stay with it.
Westborough takes over at the Groton-Dunstable 37-yard line. We seem to be finally hearing some noise from the Westborough student section, which is a relief. And on the third offensive drive, let's see if they can go 3 for 3. Westborough having over a 75% conversion rate on their drives in the last 2 games on touchdowns, which is absolutely uncanny. Let's see if they can keep bringing that percentage up.
Hadley on the outside.
Show dropping
looking
back.
his way. Here we go.
Hadley caught it.
Yes.
Hadley, 87, catches the pass. Boy, is he a big man.
Wow. I mean, Cole, you talk about weapons. You got Cashman and Hadley. It's like watching Matt Ryan in his old days just chuck it up for Julio Jones in the Falcons. But I got to tell you, it's just like taking candy from a baby with that kind of size. But good execution by Westborough. Great pass by Andrew, and a great catch by Luke. I think we should refer to Luke Hadley the rest of the game as Luke.
All right.
Westborough
First and goal
down.
here on the 8-yard line. And he drops past the pass again. Back to him. Flag down, but he's in for the touchdown. That is Hadley.
Cole, did you just see that, though? Not just the touchdown. He literally bullied that guy out of the way.
It was ridiculous.
I mean, the size and strength, Hadley just bullied him out of the way legally and just knocked him down, caught the ball, and went in. Wow.
And the flag was on Groton-Dunstable. Obviously, the penalties declined. And Andrew with his second passing touchdown of the day. First passing touchdown of the quarter, on pace for 8 touchdowns. And
that's the second passing touchdown. Hackett.
I just said it.
They said first pass.
No, second passing touchdown.
Oh.
Sir, please, the encroachment once again.
So Westborough jumps out, 22-0 lead with 30 seconds left, Gold. Good God.
I know, this is a thrashing already.
God.
This may get ugly. It is already ugly, actually. And
Well, it'll be interesting to see, assuming that this goes, the younger players on the Westborough side got a chance to play a little bit in the second half, and they'll have a chance to improve if this game continues on this direction.
this is true. You saw some backups got in last game in the second half, which was really nice to see. You got to develop the young talent. With a lot of seniors really leading the pack this year. You're going to need them to step up for the success of the
Well, I
program.
also want to make the point that in the last 2 games, 5 different guys have caught touchdowns for Westborough. When you want to talk about a team with depth on offense,
So true.
I mean, 5 guys.
That's awesome. You're absolutely right about that. And just shows Pachota's versatility to throw to so many different weapons.
Actually, I take that back. 6 guys have caught touchdowns from Andrew in the last 2 games. Chapman, Molesky, Hackett, Eric Lass, Cashman, and Hadley.
Oh, he fumbles it. Collects it at about the 21-yard line.
6 guys. And boy, Groton-Dunstable almost got themselves in hot water there, but they recovered it and they will retain possession.
And you're seeing Sam Wickline, number 2, playing a little bit more in the slot corner this game. You wonder if that's an adjustment made. And Jake Martin, once again, playing the safety, wearing their pink undershirts for Dig Pink Night here in Westborough.
I also find that like Westborough's versatility at the tight end and wide receiver position showing as well that they have weapons in depth at both positions.
I would agree. All right, here we go. 2 receivers on the left, 1 on the right. Running back, fakes it, play action. And a new...
Cameron Barlow.
Cameron Barlow, I'm sorry. I was looking at number 0. And Cameron Barlow has another catch of the night. And looks like they're going to let time tick down to the end of the first quarter. And that's the end of the first quarter here in Westborough with the score 22-0. 2nd and 6, 26-yard line. We'll be right back. And we're back here in the beginning of the second quarter. Run stop there, 3rd and 6. And the Groton-Dunstable 26.
Brings up third down.
Oh, that's a flag, and that's likely going to be a false start.
Flag on the play, false start penalty called against the Crusaders. Penalty.
It's a 3rd and 13 now on the Groton-Dunstable 19, pinning them back deep. This sets up a great situation for Westborough to take over in a bit. Third and 13 here, 10:57 to go. Hikes the ball, drops back, and can't get it in. 4th and 13 here, 19-yard line. Gotta imagine they'll punt.
What is pass is incomplete intended for number 8, Taylor.
And a "this is boring" chant coming from the student section. Wow. Bit creative, I haven't heard that one. Winning is never boring. That is absolutely right. That is absolutely right. Winning is never boring. I enjoy watching my team score and succeed. And he's going to punt it. Oh, it's blocked! The punt is blocked. And it's going to roll to about the 33-yard line. A huge block punt for Westborough.
Ball is down at about the 33-yard line. It'll be first down and 10 for your Rangers.
That's awesome. Here we go. Great special teams work. Defensive special teams has been fantastic thus far this season, and it clearly will continue. And I finally got the yard marker right at the 33. That's a relief. That's a big relief. Pashota drops back, looking deep again to Hadley, not Hadley, Hackett, and he can't bring it in. Clearly, they're trying to take advantage of the deep ball. They see something in coverage, couldn't get it to go that time. But 2nd and 10 here on the 33-yard line, 10:31 to go. Pashota looks to continue his domination. Molesky and Hackett on the right. Hadley on the left. Petrelli in the backfield. The snap count. Pashota rolling to the left. Has the design run. He's got space. Up to the 20. Up to the 10. And in for the touchdown. Andrew Pashota with the touchdown run. And it's 28-0.
Touchdown Rangers. Flag on the play.
Absolute magician-like work on the scramble from Pashota.
Called against the Rangers.
I leave for 1 minute, and there's another touchdown?
Well, there was not only another touchdown, there was a blocked punt.
All right, this is going to be a great test for you, Cole, okay? You said magician-like work.
Magician-like work from Pashota.
Which specific magician were you referring to?
I was referring to Harry Houdini.
Wow.
I know that's what you were trying to get.
I was.
What is going on here? Was it?
Will still be a first down and 10 Rangers.
They must have called it back.
Did they call back the touchdown? There was a flag thrown at about the 25 earlier. I thought that was an after the play. But wow, that's disappointing.
That is odd. It's a first down to 10. That doesn't really make a lot of sense. All right, well, here we are. We will clear that up.
He was on the sideline, must have stepped out. Oh, and what is that going to be? That looks like it's going to be a timeout, Westborough.
Good deductive reasoning, thinking he stepped out of bounds. That's excellent.
You know, I actually learned deductive reasoning from my math teacher last year, Mrs. Omneya Abdel Rahim. Great teacher.
Did you just say Sharif Abdur Rahim?
No, I didn't.
He's a great NBA player for the Vancouver Grizzlies right there.
That's great connection.
Just
Appreciate
saying,
it.
it sounded. No, that's good. You giving a shout out to your math teacher. You know what you need to do? You need to give shout outs to more of your current teachers to hope they hear you and it helps you in good favor.
Yeah, that's true.
That's what I would recommend.
You're absolutely right.
Yep.
I want to give a shout out to my macroeconomics teacher, Miss Apuzzo Langton.
Oh my God, so random too. Can you tie your macroeconomics lessons into this football game?
I mean, sure. I mean, the supply of touchdowns for the Rangers have been extremely high. The demand from the fans is extremely high, so you may see a right shift in the demand and supply curves on the graph.
Good job. All right, Westborough,
it's
Pashota
tight.
fakes the handoff to Petralia.
Oh! He brings it in, and he's tackled at about the 2-yard line. That was incredible catch.
Luke Hadley, have yourself a game. Luke,
wow.
Cole, that was nothing short of filthy.
That was an absurd catch from Hadley. Freak athlete, freak talent. It's gathered about the 2-yard line, 1st and goal at the 2. Let's see what they can punch it in here.
I mean, that was a world-class catch by Hadley right there. Boy, I'll tell you, Andrews receivers are helping him out today, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. They are. I mean, that's not to take away anything from Pashota. I mean, Pachota's having a great day, but clearly his weapons are having an awesome day. Oh, there is a flag now. Before the play even started, not a false start.
I think that's a bucket list item for me to be able to be a ref and throw a flag high in the air. Like, it feels like such a power grab. Like, I'm mad at you. Boom. Flag goes up.
And that was a false start, actually. Still 1st and goal. But they drop back to the 7-yard line in the I formation. Wow. Clearly showing run here. They throw it to the fullback.
Julian Cespedes.
And looks like he digs up to maybe the 4-yard line. We'll have to check on that.
It may be close to a 1st down. This could be 1st and goal here. Let's see.
2nd down and goal.
Oh, okay.
And
Cespedes
he
again.
punches it in for the touchdown. Wait, does he?
They didn't mark it yet. Now they called
Yes,
it.
it is.
Now they called it.
Cespedes in for the touchdown. And there we go. Now it's 28-0 with 8:03 to go in the 2nd quarter. Westborough takes advantage.
Number 15, Aryan Bhatia on for the extra point try.
Westborough continues to prevail against this defense. Bhatia looking for his 4th extra point of the 3rd extra point of the night, excuse me. A rough snap, and he puts it through, right through the uprights. 29-0 here, 8:03 to go in the 2nd.
So, Cole, if memory serves me, against Fitchburg, the halftime score was 36-0. Does that sound right?
This is correct.
So 36-0. We're on pace to eclipse, at least equal that and eclipse that. Boy.
This is a thrashing.
It is.
Like you said last week, we have been on the other side of these games. And
Well,
it was rough to watch, but we got our get back, and it's nice to see our team succeeding here.
Yeah, and by the way, Westborough, the most games Westborough football has won in the last 14 years is 6, so they can tie their highest win total tonight in their last 14 years. I think we're going to tie it. I don't think it's a question, so I think we'll tie it, but it is quite an accomplishment for a team that has struggled.
You know, I'm really interested to see if Savante Walker gets in the game this week. We did get a carry last week.
By the way, I want to correct something when I said, because I said Javante Walker. Javante Walker used to be a great receiver for Green Bay.
Okay.
And I confused Javante Walker and Javante Williams.
You're right, Javante Williams.
But Javante Walker was a great receiver for Green Bay. Really good.
They're going to kick off with 8:03 to go here. The kick is away.
A little short kick this time.
Collected at about the 15-yard line. And he's
boy.
brought down at the 20. Big man.
Josh Bolio.
We've heard him on the road at the Casino.
He smelled blood there.
Number 8, Joshua Bolio.
That is a freshman making the tackle there. We were already seeing some backups get in the game here. That's really refreshing to see. And Chapman still out there at the corner position. Martin manning the safety. And also Wickline manning the safety. Groton-Dunstable trots back onto the field. 1st and 10, 21-yard line. 7:58 to go in the second quarter. Oh, that's a flag. That's going to be a false start. It's going to drive him back to the 1st and 15. Oh, offsides. Wow. All right. 1st and 5. Brings them up to the 26-yard line. Excuse me. And, 1st and 5. On it's brought in at the 40. It's caught by Caleb Atrusina at the 42-yard line.
So longest play of the night for Groton-Dunstable.
And it's in their hurry-up offense. They'll hand it off to Matthew Fuccione. Doesn't look to get much, maybe even loses a yard here. Wow. Student section making some noise here in Westborough now. It's really great to see.
2nd and 11 here for Groton-Dunstable.
Boy, I should have brought a sweatshirt. There's no question about it now. It's disappointing. Oh, and happened over there.
And for all parents out there, I do tell Cole to dress warm, but he has to learn on his own that, you know, just...
Did sack him. Didn't get a chance to see who it was.
But now, Cole, 3rd and almost 15.
19. Holy
wow.
crap.
Bordas back to pass, looking
Oh,
deep.
throwing long. Chapman looks, and that's going to be OPI.
It is. No, it's not. It's on Chapman because
Oh,
Chapman,
wow.
Chapman wasn't looking at the ball. That's why he's going to get called.
Chapman had his hands up in the air. Chapman in incredible distress.
It was the right call, though. He wasn't looking at the ball. He was looking at the receiver.
Oh, another flag.
What is that?
And
Additional flag on the play.
Kemuel Montanez looks to maybe have been talking to the referee.
What is that?
Wow.
Pass interference.
You know, we've seen Chapman dominating all season, and that is a rare mistake we saw.
Well, the thing is, Brady was in position to make a play.
He was, but I don't necessarily agree with that call.
Oh, no. You'll see on the replay.
He had his hands up.
No.
I don't know about that.
He wasn't. He impeded the receiver, and he was in position to make a play. He made it harder than it needed to be there. So I can't figure out if there's an additional penalty called there. Because the ref threw another flag after the initial flag had been thrown.
But it does look like it's spotted where Chapman
Agreed.
made the foul, so maybe they picked that flag up. No penalty was listed on Kemi Montanez there. Bordas
Hands it off. Fuccione. Nothing. 1 yard loss. Good play again. Westborough's run defense continues to be tough.
Carrier by number 9, Matthew Fuccione.
Seems to be some chaos in the student section. Oh, yep, here's some chants coming. We love Danny chant. Not sure what that's about.
Second down and 11.
And time's ticking, 6 minutes to go here. 29-0, 2nd and 12 on the 34-yard line. Groton-Dunstable approaching the red zone. And Bordas drops back to pass.
Wide open.
Lines it in, and that is Zachary Romich brings it in. And we're going to see what that's spotted, but that looks like it's going to be at about the 26-yard line.
Yeah, again, a lot of holes in the Westborough pass defense. Bordas continues to find open receivers throughout this entire first half.
3rd and 3 here. Bordas drops back, takes a knee.
Well, no, it was a flag throw.
Oh, I see. That. Okay, all right. Up, and it's going to be spotted. Not sure what's going on here. Oh, the coach is screaming. Jason Zambuto on the sideline.
You know, Cole, it's never a good sign when we can hear the coach yelling all the way up here. Are you kidding me?
It's not.
It's not a good sign.
With headphones on.
You know,
That's troubling.
We didn't even see who the false start was on, but I think we can now conclude it was on him.
That is deductive reasoning.
Yep.
I appreciate you using it.
Yep. Well, it's really, look, it's a tough penalty because you had a lot of momentum, you had 3-yard gain, and now it makes it a really difficult 4th and 8. I mean, it really changes the dynamic of the play and really stops GD's momentum, and I can see the frustration. It's a tough penalty.
Westborough coming back onto the field here. Starters still out there. You wonder how much longer they're going to stay in here.
I will say, though, despite the score, Groton-Dunstable has made some plays.
They have.
Fitchburg didn't really make any plays. And Groton-Dunstable has made some plays, and they moved the ball a little bit, more so than what Westborough's seen the last few weeks.
You can already tell the coach is in dismay, shaking his head, still mad at Zambuto, it appears. 4th and 8. Dropping back to pass, looking left, now looking right, and he fumbled! And they'll jump back on the ball, but it doesn't matter. They sack him, and Westborough will take over at the Groton-Dunstable 42-yard line with 5:16 to go.
Yeah, that was a 10-yard loss, and
not much you can do there as the Groton-Dunstable quarterback.
Cole, I have to say, I'm interested to see how long the Westborough starters stay in the second half, but my more important point is, boy, if you're Marlborough and you're scouting this game, which I assume they are, you're seeing some chinks in the defensive armor in the passing game. Westborough's going to have to clean that up a little bit.
Absolutely.
All right, Pashota, first down at the 42. Let's see what Westborough dials up here.
And hands it off to Petralia. Petralia has a hole.
Wow.
And he's loose. And he's brought down at about the 46, 45-yard line. Great, about 14, 15-yard run from Petralia. Love to see it. He is getting more space than he did last Saturday. The student section, tell me if I'm wrong, but the stands are more packed today than they were on Saturday.
Absolutely. There's no question about it.
That's
and for
interesting to see.
homecoming last Saturday, it's a little bit of an upset there.
And I have a feeling you're just going to see more and more people coming with them, just winning games, game after game, 6 in a row, and Pashota rolling to the right.
Hackett. Oh, almost broke the tackle.
Hackett brought down at about the 36, and flags come out again. What is going on? And it looks like the penalty is going to be on Westborough. Hackett in distress, not happy about that call. You got to wonder what that is.
Is that unsportsmanlike conduct? Personal foul?
And it is. And, wow. Westborough not showing a ton of discipline in this game.
Just penalties after the play is over that are just unnecessary, have no bearing on the play. So, yes, Cole, again, we talked earlier in the game about Westborough's execution, and score aside, they are not as sharp tonight as they were last week.
They're
just
not. They're not. You're absolutely right.
Second down and 15.
This is what happens sometimes when things come too easy.
That's absolutely true. They look like they're getting a little complacent here. It's not good to see. Doesn't bode well for Marlborough, but let's see if they can recollect.
Andrew.
Play action for Andrew. Throws it. Oh, and he can't collect it in.
He threw it behind Hackett there. So didn't really give Hackett a chance. Even if Hackett caught that, he wasn't going to go anywhere with it. So
Hackett with his 6th target of the game. 6th target of the first half.
Third down.
It's going to be 3rd and 15 here Let's see what Westborough comes up with on their own 50-yard line. Drops back, Pashota.
Steps up in the
Unleashes a
pocket.
pass. Oh.
Boy, almost picked off.
Oh, was that a penalty after the play?
No.
Cashman was thrown down hard, but despite the calls from the sideline, they won't get the flag.
Jordan Strauss breaks up the pass, almost intercepted. And, you know, one of the things I'm noticing too now as we get later here in the second quarter is not as much mixing up of plays on Westborough, more reliance on the pass. They've run the ball fairly well when they run it, so feels like they're trying to go for the home run ball maybe a little too much, and not even the home run ball, just forcing plays in the secondary, really.
They are punting the ball, but there seems to be a lot of huddle talk. Will we see a fake punt? I don't think so. We will not punt it. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy. That's not good.
That was a 15-yard punt call.
Jake Martin, very angry at himself. That's not something you see from the great punter, Martin, who's been having a great year all around. Seemed to just get a slice of that ball. Not really on spot.
Boy, Jake is such a competitor, such an athlete who always wants to really succeed, so you could see just how disheartened, but it happens.
It does. Mistakes are going to happen, and for a high school punter,
and now it's
he's been
time
so
for,
consistent.
This is a great opportunity for the defense to pick him up right here.
Absolutely.
And Jake himself can make a play.
Pitching a shutout thus far. In the first half, in the last two games, Westborough has outscored 65-0. And pitches it to Fuccione. Well, that's at Jusina.
Easy.
Oh, no,
Get a
no,
penalty.
no.
It looks like we have another injury call for Groton-Dunstable.
Oh, another flag is out. Boy, oh boy, are the flags flying this evening.
What is going on?
As of now, it's 2nd and 10 on the Groton-Dunstable 45 with Groton-Dunstable on offense, but wonder what that flag's going to impact. Another injury, and this one doesn't look too good.
Well, that penalty looks to be on Groton-Dunstable, though.
Personal foul penalty called against Groton-Dunstable.
Personal foul. Boy, the game's getting chippy.
It is, and you can't really get a good look at the injury here, but from our angle, got to be honest, got to feel for the kid. Doesn't look too great. And down, that is Jason Zambuto. Earlier was getting yelled at by the coach, now is injured. He is having a rough night. Got to feel for Jason. Hope he's okay. We'll be back.
So Cole, as you said, Jason Zambuto walking slowly off the field, but at least it doesn't look serious, which is what matters.
I would like to give a shout out to Coach Raymond on the Rangers coordinator team. Just gave me a piece of aged Gouda cheese. It was delicious from Wegmans, if anyone's wondering.
Are they the sponsor? We need that. They should be now. Right, like that for Westborough TV. Come on.
Second and 24 here. 3:41. Hikes the ball. Handoff.
Nothing. Absolutely nothing for Puccioni.
And time is ticking down here in the second half. You wonder if Westborough will get the ball back before the 2-minute warning. As of now, it doesn't look that way.
Well, I don't know. It's 3rd and 24 with 3:22. There's a decent chance they at least.
No, I said it does look that way.
Oh.
I didn't. No, that's on me. That was on me. With these headsets on, it's sometimes tough to understand each other, but we make it work. And he drops back to pass, dumps it off, can't get it.
That's good because he was about to get clobbered by Thomas Cashman. So that's a good drop. Talk about hanging a guy out to dry.
Yeah, absolutely.
So just over 3 minutes to go here in the first half. Westborough up 29-0 and a chance to equal their point total from last week, Cole, at the half.
I think they're going to do it. And so they're going to punt it here.
Looks like Jake Martin and Brady Chapman both back to receive the punt.
Oh, and it's a line drive punt. Martin, will he grab it? Nope, he'll let it roll. And that is actually a pretty good punt from where they were. And it's going to stay at about the 28, 29 yard line. And Westborough has ways to drive.
Can you imagine how confusing it would be for you if they started putting half-yard lines?
I would be irritated. I would be extremely
it wouldn't
frustrated.
Go well. I don't think it would go well. All right.
And it is on the 29.
Look, I'd like to see Cam Petralia run the ball a little bit here, open things up for the passing game.
I agree with that. They are sitting on the pass right now. It's not working out. So see if they open up a little bit, like what you said there. Oh, nope, they'll drop back to pass. Andrew scrambling left, and is it picked off? Doesn't look like he'll get it in. That's 2nd and 10.
But a good defensive play by Groton-Dunstable there to break that up. It looked like Hadley was going to make that catch.
And I would like to say the Groton-Dunstable secondary, at least towards the end of the second quarter, has held up pretty well the last two drives.
In the second quarter, I mean, overall in the first half, has been competitive. I mean, Westborough's going to make plays. They're 5-1. They're a superior team, but Groton-Dunstable has held up fairly well under the circumstances.
They sure have. I would agree. And he's going to hand it off to Petralia.
Here's what I was talking about.
He's a ton of room.
Here he goes.
He's loose.
One more guy to beat.
And he can't get loose, but he got it to the 40-yard line. And that's a 30-yard carry. Tremendous carry for Petralia. That's his longest carry of the game. And he's up to 70 yards rushing on the night. Placed on the 40-yard line. That was a 31-yard run in specific.
Listen, like I said before, keep giving it to Petralia. Loosen it up in the passing game.
I absolutely agree.
You know,
he's having a great night, too.
because as you said, Groton-Dunstable was playing the pass. There it is again.
Petralia gets loose again, has a hole, pushes it down to about the 32, 33-yard line.
It's another 8-9 yard gain. Keep feeding them the ball. It's like Zeke, Cole. Keep feeding them.
Nope, we're not going to feed Zeke anymore. He's not very good anymore.
Well, that's
So-
fair.
That was an 8-yard rush.
2nd and 2 at the Groton-Dunstable 32. 139 and ticking here.
Petralia has a chance to cross the century mark. He has 78 rushing yards right now. Has a chance to cross the century mark in this first half. We'll see what the scheme is here. And Andrew rolls to the right,
Good pitch.
pitches it,
Petralia.
jukes him out, And he has tons of room. He's going up the sideline and he can't get there.
Looked like he was gone.
Wow.
Almost.
Out at about the 6-7 yard line. Another tremendous run for Petralia. That one went for 27. And so he does cross the century mark rushing in the first half.
Good call. Not only did you allude to a magician, but you're almost like can forecast the future now.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
You're
So
like a fortune teller.
105 yards rushing for Petralia now. Tremendous night. The MVP of the game so far. And coming onto the field late. Can't see who that is, but first and goal at the 5 yard line.
So fullback Cespedes in to block for Petralia.
And that's a QB sneak. Oh, no,
Oh,
it's not.
Petralia down.
Wow. You know, that was such a good play fake that I thought it was a QB sneak. Or maybe
so
I
it was good because it faked you out.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe
I don't know if that's the standard.
Maybe
for
I'm
a
just
good
not
fake.
paying attention close enough. And that run got 3.
I'd run the exact same play again. You got Cespedes front block.
And that's the fullback,
again to
Cespedes.
Cespedes. That's his second touchdown, Cole.
So Cespedes now has 2 touchdowns on the night. Petralia has 1. And Andrew with 2 passing touchdowns.
You know, Cole, when you see how Westborough seamlessly marched down the field, I feel like earlier in this quarter they were getting a little impatient with the pass, and they finally just settled down, relied on Petralia, and just seamlessly marched down the field.
I mean, Westborough will hit 36 points. Now 72-0 outscored in the first half last 2
He
games.
hasn't missed an extra
You're right,
point
I'm sorry,
all
I'm sorry, I'm
If
sorry.
he misses this,
Let's watch it here. Will Bhatia make me eat my words? I don't think he will. He's been so consistent. I have trust in my friend. Oh, my. Oh, and there's some flags out.
delay game.
And that's going to bring it back 5 yards.
Now he's really going to get tested.
Oh, jeez.
Joe Samra was hustling off the field, and now he comes back on. But that little delay in getting off the field, it looks like, was what caused the delay of game.
And Bhatia is 2 for 4 on field goals this year. And this is approximately a little closer than field goal distance. So let's see if Bhatia can get it through on the longer than expected extra point here. Oh, no! And
Just jump
Bhatia
on the
runs
ball.
after the
Just jump
ball.
on the ball. There you
And
go.
great play by Bhatia.
And the try is no good.
35-0 now. And that is on me.
Yeah, I mean, we just talked about
That
that,
is
Cole. What are you doing?
absolutely. And so they will not hit 72. They will hit 71 to 0 outscored in the first half in the last
I
2
don't
games.
think that. I don't think that technically counts as a missed extra
It does not.
point for
It
him.
doesn't.
But for the team that failed.
So Bhatia remains 100%.
Now, are you going to say, like when you said Andrew overthrew Luke Hadley, but he could have put his hands up? Should Bhatia put his hands up to catch that snap there?
No,
Or just.
You know, I think it's really important to keep the morale of our quarterback up. You know, he's our franchise quarterback. We got to keep him happy. You know, keep him ready to go. So whatever we can do to keep him positive.
By the way, can we talk about in the interview you did with Andrew after the game last time, how humble that kid is?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, can we talk about that? I mean, how refreshing.
Great kid.
Humility, deferred to his teammates, credit, like everything you're supposed to do that most pro athletes don't do, let alone a high school kid. So that was really impressive.
No, he has a great support system. Family is great. He had a successful brother that went to Westborough schools, Jack Bishota. His father and mother, great people. So he's a successful guy. Caught it about the 12-yard line. Brings it over to the 20 and grabbed it about the 24.
Gang tackles.
Oh, boy, and he's pushed down. Oh, what's going on here? Little conflict with Joshua Bulio, freshman. But we're good here.
So, Cole, it appears that Caleb Acusina, who's been a really active part, just getting his ankle taped up on the sidelines.
Oh, that's not good news for Groton-Dunstable. That hurts any chances they have of coming back.
Boy, when it rains, it pours. Wow,
I know.
the sarcasm. Sarcasm.
No. There was no sarcasm.
Chances of coming
There was
back?
no sarcasm at all.
Wow.
The game's not over till the fat lady sings. That's the saying. So that does hurt their chances of coming back. There was no sarcasm at all. Don't underestimate Johnny Bordas.
So Groton-Dunstable, you've got to try to make a play here at this point. And it looks like a delay of game call on Groton-Dunstable.
goodness.
Yep, it is a delay of game.
Lots of flags on both sides here in the first half. That false start appearing to be on Adrian Samagia. Drops back to pass. Bordas looking for him.
Keep him in bounds. No, don't put him out of bounds.
What is pass completion number 24?
But the
Corbin
clock,
Larson
it looks like
brings
the
it
ref's
in.
letting the clock run. So
Corbin Larson brings it in on the pitch and catch.
Groton-Dunstable not executing with a sense of urgency here. So it looks like they're essentially just going to let this clock run down, maybe run one or two more plays, but that's going to do it.
2nd and 15 here at the 20.
I don't even know if they're going to run.
2nd and 7 here at the 28.
Yeah, they're going to run one more play anyways.
And maybe a Hail Mary, and it is. Will it be picked off? It won't. Batted down.
Eric Last, good job breaking that up. And allows one more play with the 1.4 seconds left.
Brings up third down.
Gotta wonder what the play call will be here. I'm not really sure what you do in this situation.
Well, I think it's another Hail Mary, right?
I guess so.
What do you have to lose?
Yeah, I agree.
Except Westborough running back up for a pick 6 touchdown. That's
Maybe.
about it.
Yeah, but. Three receivers on the left, nothing on the right. Three receivers on the right, nothing on the left. Hands it off. They're going to play it safe here.
Easy.
Marino on the tackle.
Marino throws him down like it's nothing.
Yeah. And so that's the end of the first half here in Westborough. Westborough 35 and Groton-Dunstable 0.
All right, and everybody stick around for the great halftime show from the Ranger Marching Band.
Now taking the field for the halftime performance, your Westborough High School Ranger Marching Band. The band is led onto the field by drum majors David Shannon and stage of the left field. Drill captains are Lisa Pang, Jackson Jane, and Mitya Damaraju. Delara Godfrey, Sophia Altamirano, and Andrea Wu. The band is under the direction of Evan Doyle with color guard instruction for Avery Doyle. Put your hands together as the Ranger Marching Band and get ready to perform their 2023 halftime show, The Latin Moves of Ranger Marching Band 23.
Jake Martin.
Returned by number 11, Jake Martin.
On the return, starts the second half, goal 35-0. How long will Westborough go with their starters here is the question.
I'm interested to see if, oh my, that was a little close to the mic. I'm interested to see if Pashota comes out here on the first drive. It does look like he is jogging out there. You know, he has the Patrick Mahomes jog. You know, he has the nice QB jog. You always know it's him. Yeah, yeah. See, thank you for the display. Yeah, exactly. Good posture, good posture. And so Pashota stays in the game. Molesky on the left. That's Hackett on the right. Petralia in the backfield. Hackett on the end around in the backfield now. Hands it off to Hackett. What kind of space does he have? And he pushes through up to the 30-yard line, maybe the 31.
Carried by number 25, Dan Hackett.
Updated power rankings?
Taking a look at the power rankings at halftime, Westborough is number 10 in the power rankings, ahead of cities like Woburn, and it's good to see that.
That was a random mention. Right
yeah,
there.
I'm not. The Rangers have really stepped their game up.
So to add insult to injury, they're not ahead of Woburn. Woburn's 6. Westborough's 10. They're slightly ahead of North Attleboro, Doherty, and Hingham. And Milton is 1, Billerica 2, Walpole 3.
This Marlborough game next week is going to be huge for the Westborough power rankings. And we're back here. Pashota off to Camden Petralia, looking for the hole. Boy, is he free. Oh, he gets tripped up. A little past the 40-yard line. Maybe that's the 41. Great carry for Camden Petralia, keeping his hot night going at 120 yards rushing now.
I love this play call and to come out the second half, Cole. It just continues what they were doing in the last drive of the first half. Just be methodical, you know, wear Groton-Dunstable down for the rest of the game. Don't give them any kind of hope or momentum, and just keep their defense on the field.
Spotted directly on the 41-yard line, centered as well. So let's see what Pashota is going to do with this one. Alone in the shotgun. Calling for the end around from Hackett. Hands it off. Can't get the edge. Oh, he's fighting through. And he gets the extra yards. Brought down at about the 46, 47-yard line. And he made a lot of...
Another flag at the end of the play.
No.
What is it this time?
Well, he made a lot out of that play, though. That looked like it was going to be held up for about a yard or two. Brought it about 5 or 6 yards. That was tremendous.
That looks
Personal
like
foul called against the Crusaders.
Oh, that is a penalty on the Groton-Dunstable Crusaders. Personal foul, 15-yard penalty.
But the refs have not walked off the penalty here.
Counted behind, second down, offense.
And it looks like the penalty was picked up. So
Maybe because of the score, they don't give him the yardage? That's odd, because it was a personal foul.
it's 2nd and 5. Don't do the end around this time. Dropping back, throwing it deep. He has Molesky. Oh, and he's dropped. No pass interference. Molesky walking back to the line of scrimmage. Seemed to be a little woozy, maybe. Holding his back plate. Seemed to be a little early contact there.
I don't think so. I mean, maybe
A smidge early.
a smidge, but not enough for a flag. But Molesky, to your point, Cole, does look a little shaken up. Kind of limp back to the huddle there, but he should be okay. 3rd and 5.
So Pashota alone in the backfield again. Hackett and Molesky on the right. Oh, and that's a false start, but they won't call it.
Sees a gaping
He has
hole.
huge room. Cuts across, and he's brought down past the 40-yard line. Andrew gets his longest run of the night and justifies his brought-back touchdown.
Ranger.
Looks like about a 16-yard gain there for Andrew. And it looked like there was a jump by the Groton-Dunstable defense, but no call, and it would have been declined anyway based on the run.
Were you looking at Groton-Dunstable? Because I saw a jump from Molesky. So maybe Groton-Dunstable jumped first. I didn't see it.
Or maybe it was maybe the ref missed the call in Westborough, for that matter. But Westborough, nevertheless, 1st and 10 on the 39, Cole, just under 9 minutes to go in the third.
Getting a bit chilly here in Westborough tonight.
Cole, I have to think that this is the last drive for the Westborough starters if they score a touchdown.
I mean, you'd have to imagine so. Going up 6 scores. You say it's not over till the fat lady sings, but the fat lady's
High
basically
snap.
singing.
Hand off to
Petralia has big room, and he brings it down to about the 27, 28-yard line.
Boy, Westborough just ripping off big chunks of yardage now. 18-yard pickup there.
Petralia at 130 yards rushing now, having a gigantic night. Definitely his largest of the season. And 1st and 10 for Westborough on the 27-yard line, driving quickly. Molesky one-on-one on the right. And it's pitched to Petralia. Petralia cuts, jukes him out. He has daylight, jukes again, and he's down at the 4-yard line. But one effort from Petralia.
Whoa, what a catch. That was a shoestring catch. I mean, Andrew does the jump pass, and Petralia just pulled it right off the ground on that.
And brought down at the 4-yard line. That is a 23-yard run. They're going to be calling it a run. I actually spoke to quarterback Andrew Bashota, and they've been using that play call quite frequently. He described it as the Austin Eckler play call, where he dumps it out into the backfield. And that's
except Andrew's actually healthy.
That's true. And 23-yard run, now 153 yards rushing.
Oh, but it was a pass play.
I think it was a lateral. I believe so. And Petralia gonna get in. Touchdown, Westborough Rangers. Petralia with his 2nd of the night. That's 4 total touchdowns for the Westborough Rangers backfield. And it's 42-41 to nothing ball game here in Westborough tonight.
Now, you don't want to say anything about the extra point here.
I don't. And I actually do kind of want to. Was it a pass play or was it a run?
No,
it was a pass play.
Yeah.
So Camden had some receiving yards onto his line for tonight. 130 yards rushing plus some good receiving numbers. 2 touchdowns. And Batia looking to convert another extra point, his 4th of the night.
Another high snap.
And he puts it through. Great job from Batia once again. Keeps it at 100% percentage.
You know, with the rankings, you know, we said Westborough moved up 10 in the power rankings.
And the time is running once again.
Well, that's because of the score. So they do have a running time. We saw this last week against Fitchburg. But in the power rankings, Cole, you know, part of what it's strength of schedule, balanced also, obviously record, but balanced also by point differential as a factor too. And so, like, you don't want to run up the score, but when you have a season like you're having, I mean, the extra point differential could be a factor in the final ranking. So it is a tough decision because you don't want to run up the score, but you also have to balance that this is a season where you do have a chance for the state title, so it has to be taken into consideration.
Now, I'm sorry, but do you recall the amount of points Westborough had last week? I don't. Did they have 50 points? I don't think.
They did. I think it was like 53-6 or something like that.
So we're going to see if they can cross that once again.
Maybe 51-6. I can't remember the exact. Uh-oh.
Oh, jeez.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he may be gone. And he will be gone. Good God. A kickoff return touchdown.
Wow.
For Groton-Dunstable Crusaders.
And that is Cameron Barlow. And boy, what a great return. I mean, he broke a couple of tackles and just blew by the Westborough special teams. Just pure speed.
And there's 2 flags down again. And there's a Westborough player down. Oh, geez. And 22 is down. That is Kemi Montanez. Oh, boy.
But that touchdown does look like it's going to count, Cole.
It does. And the knee, everyone's knees are down for Kemi Montanez. Up, he is up. Walking gingerly, a little limping to the sideline. Glad to see he's okay, being helped off by number 72, Ivan Diaz, a tremendous offensive lineman, first-year varsity player for the Westborough Rangers.
Well, again, we talked about this in the first half, Cole. The execution on all aspects of the game and all parts of the game. You know, you've got special teams, you've got offense, you've got defense. There's a special teams breakdown by Westborough. And again, we talked about the challenge of keeping your intensity, not getting complacent when you have back-to-back-to-back blowout games. So, you know, let's see how Westborough can finish this game execution-wise and to keep that momentum heading into Marlborough, because obviously not a good look there.
I agree. Whoa, what is going on here? Oh, my. Two-point conversion, really interesting formation. Oh, boy. Good God.
Good break up there by Sam Wickline. It's the first time we've used his name tonight, Cole.
You know, I'm not really sure what that play design was. That reminds me of a little bit of the Dallas Cowboys Ezekiel Elliott one-man snap play. Do you remember that?
I do.
Wow. So that was.
You said Zeke's not good anymore.
He isn't. He isn't.
Okay.
He was, but now he isn't. I do miss the days when he was fantastic because he was truly a sight to see.
The Cowboys are annoying.
They're not annoying. They're fun. They're
just
America's
annoying.
team.
They're not America's team.
They are.
They crown themselves America's team. Like, what are we doing here? We're not gonna enable that.
So Westborough will receive the kickoff now. 42-6, 3:21 here to go in the third quarter. Time ticking away.
The only exception to a city crowning themselves a name and it being justified is Boston being the city of champions. That's the only exception, because we are.
We are literally the city of champions.
Like, there's no debate there. So that's. So 42-6, the failed two-point conversion for Groton-Dunstable. And so, Cole, I mean, it's only a 5-score game now, Cole.
I just want to note a couple key contributors to the student section tonight. You see in the pink cowboy hat, Stephen Durr has been leading chants all night.
Did he pay you at halftime to mention his name?
He did not, but Stephen Durr.
It's a little shady.
Tremendous leader, and it's great to see him leading chants. And also Emily Gray, girlfriend of Andrew Peixoto, the quarterback, has been leading chants all night with Stephen Durr. Really positive influence on the football team, especially Andrew Peixoto. Great person, a good friend of mine, and glad to see her participating in the Energized.
Let me say that I need to apologize because, you know, I kind of picked on the Westborough fan base earlier.
You did.
And you're calling out two contributors, so I take it back. Great job to those two contributors.
Emily Gray and Stephen Durr, great night for you two. Thank you for being such supports.
Number 12, Zachary Roberts.
Up.
Onside kick?
There is an onside kick here.
Wow.
1:42, time is ticking, 42-6. And,
oh,
bumped in the air, but Westborough looks to recover. Why was the onside kick so far down the field?
Right. Yeah, it must have been the penalty at the end of that play, but Westborough will take over, and it does appear. Let's see if Andrew's in the game here. I don't see. Let's see. Is he still in the game?
The Rangers marching band trotting onto the side. Now this is a highlight part of the game right here. Executioner.
I gotta tell you, I love this. This is amazing to me. I saw this for the first time last week, and I was like, wow, this is awesome.
So Peixoto's still out there.
Still in the game. So, all right, wow, Westborough's got 3 receivers wide right. Trying to make something big out. No, hand off to Petralia.
Petralia has tons of room. Can he break free? He can't. Brought down hard at the 21-yard line, but that's an 8-yard carry. And,
very close to a first down call there. Very close.
You wonder if they're just going to let it tick down.
All
right, Cole, let's tell our audience what's about to happen with the band here, because they're amazing.
So the executioner, you see a lot of trumpet and tuba action being swung around, and it's truly a highlight of the band football team.
Will you be doing play-by-play of the executioner?
I won't, because it's such a sight to see and such a audio to hear. So I'm really excited to see what they're going to do today.
Westborough, handoff to Petralia. Short game for Petralia, Cole, on that handoff. And it looks like it'll be, well, no, it looks like it's going to be a loss.
Oh, boy. That's Petralia's probably one of his first negative carries of the game. There seems to be some frustration on the Groton-Dunstable sideline. Water bottles being thrown around. Understandable. Been a rough night for that squad. 2nd and 13 here for Westborough. Pashota rolling right and tosses it.
Hackett.
Hackett up the sideline, out at about the 35, maybe the 36-yard line.
Maybe even the 37 or 38.
Maybe even 37 to 38 if we want to get jiggy with it. So Pashota, another great throw, pitch and catch to Hackett, something we've seen all season.
Cole, can we talk about the executioner by the band? Because I just have one comment to make. We talk about sports execution. How about that execution? Because trust-wise, if someone doesn't do their part, they're going to get banged in the head by a trumpet.
So
Can we
true.
just talk about that?
That is so true.
You better have a lot of trust.
That
in
is
the person
absolutely
next to you
true.
Right there.
Oh, Pashota drops back again, fakes it,
Going
going deep. It looks like he has him. Oh! Molesky drops the pass. A devastating drop for Molesky. Looked like he could have gone to the house with that one, but now it's 2nd and 10, back at the 33-yard line.
Boy, it's Molesky. It's almost like he could smell it. He could feel that touchdown, and he just kind of.
He was wide open
Wow,
too.
what a shame! Great pass by Andrew, and just unfortunate drop by Molesky. Second and 10 here for Westborough.
Pashota designed run, gonna pitch it over to Camden Petralia. He has daylight. Can he get the edge? He has the edge to the house. He's got it. Camden Petralia has the touchdown, and that's his 3rd of the game.
He just turned on the Jets down the sideline. Wow, Petralia's been amazing.
And that is now over 200 scrimmage yards for Camden Petralia. Clearly his best game of the season, and I am extremely impressed from him in his work from the backfield and on the receiving end tonight.
Well, and Cole, this is what happens since Westborough's changed their approach offensively. Groton-Dunstable was selling out against the pass, and now Westborough's making them pay.
And Batia, and that's through the uprights, keeps his streak going, and it's 49-6 with 8 to go.
Well, Cole, I got to tell you, that touchdown is a big sigh of relief because it's now a 6-score game, and I was getting a little nervous.
I'm not sure Groton-Dunstable will appreciate your sarcasm.
I'm just saying that. Let's see the special teams bounce back here, Cole.
Look at these flips from the cheerleaders, extremely impressive.
You know, I think if I tried to flip right now at 51 years old, it would be so bad. Like, I'd be injured. First of all, I'd injure myself. There's no question. No one wants to see me flip. No one wants to see that at all. Cole, do you think you could flip like that?
I couldn't, and I would also get injured. But that's also the Altman genes. I'm not sure there's anyone in our family, maybe my cousin Ezekiel, but because he is probably the most athletic person in our family. But, I mean, no one has the athleticism and buoyancy in our family.
Wow,
to make those
buoyancy.
Buoyancy,
You don't
yep.
hear that word. All right, Cole, let's see some special teams, some sick special teams play here.
I agree.
7:13, 7:12 in counting and running time here left in the fourth quarter as we wind down.
Up and a squib kick. Up and he grabs it.
Fielded at the 22.
Oh boy.
Acusina.
He's collected up at the 27-yard line. He's brought down. 6:55 to go, and time will continue to tick.
6-yard return for Acusina. Are the Samra brothers, what year are the Samra brothers? Do we know?
The Samra brothers are in my grade, junior year. Good friends of mine. They actually live in our apartment complex or in our condo complex.
Really?
They do.
Joe Samra's a big boy.
They are both over 6'4", big guys.
Wow.
Good football players. They just began playing football this year. They've been in the weight room a lot, hard workers, and I'm glad to see them getting their playing time here late in the game.
That's a great scouting report on the Samras right there.
And so Johnny Bordas will drop back. Looking deep. Oh! Samra can't get to him. He's just going to throw it away.
And the cheerleader just had a great opportunity to make a play and deferred.
That is actually cheerleader Fatima Bamba.
Wow.
She is in my history class. Great person. Very nice. She actually gave me a cookie today in class. So shout out to her.
You are killing me. You are killing me. What if she didn't give you a cookie? Would she still have been a nice person?
You know, she would have.
Okay.
She would have. It was a good cookie, too. Pumpkin cookie. Bordas throws it deep into coverage, and he breaks it up.
Boy, Bolio broke it up, but Barlow almost made the catch.
And that's a freshman breaking that up. That's his second breakup of the day. And Bolio showing some signs of potential here.
And usually breakups aren't good for high school kids.
No, they are not.
So that's a good breakup.
I absolutely agree. Great job from you.
Bordas looking at the wristband, seeing what play he's going to pull out of the bag, Cole. The Houdini-like.
A 43-point touchdown he's looking for. And Bordas drops back.
Wide
He is
open.
wide open. Number 9. Can he beat Bolio? 27 up. Boy, and he knocks him down.
First of all, Ethan LaJoy made a touchdown-saving tackle.
But
And Fuccione with an enormous gain.
that's over a 60-yard gain right there.
And again, Cole, a little hole in the Westborough secondary, although
They have brought in the
it
backups.
does appear they have the backups. So we'll give them some latitude.
I would agree. That's kind.
High snap, Bordas keeps it.
And looks like he will. Nope. He will. Yes,
He's
he
in.
will. He will run it in for the touchdown. And that is their first offensive touchdown of the day. Johnny Bordas puts a rushing touchdown in the end zone, and it is 49-12.
And the rain starting to come here. The Westborough home field.
Crusaders on for the 2-point conversion.
So
And, GD is going to go for 2 here.
see if they do that formation again, Cole.
And they will.
Yep.
Westborough looking to rush 4-5-4-1 guy.
Wow, talk
and
about daylight.
He will be stopped. Will he get in or not? He will be stopped.
That was absolutely tremendous reaction by the Westborough. Like, he looked like he could have run for 20 yards, and 4 guys just stood him up at the goal line. That was tremendous.
Yeah, that was great. And 2:39 here to go. I'm not sure we're going to see more than 2 or 3 plays snapped here. This game's just about over, but, you know.
Well, how about we give a special shout-out to Westborough TV and Karen Henderson?
You know, absolutely.
I mean, what commitment and dedication.
Been such a delight to be up in the booth with you here today, Karen, and I look forward to many more victories for the Westborough Rangers sports and athletic program. Go Ranger Nation.
That's right.
You know, it's been a delight announcing with you here today, Mark. It's just been great.
Thank you, my son.
It's been great.
What a nice compliment.
And we're here at the 2-minute warning. I think they may skip over it, and they will.
Honestly, it's a special memory in your junior year to be having fun with you doing this. So
yeah, absolutely.
Back at you.
You know,
I think so. I think so. He may be hoping for dinner on the way home.
It's possible.
Or some other perk I haven't yet figured out.
But, you know, hope to follow in your footsteps when I do this as I get older. So it's just great to keep announcing such a talented and successful team here in Westborough.
You know, I was talking to Andrew's father at halftime, and I was saying it's just fun to have a competitive football team. It's just fun, and it's a season that really could be a season to remember for these guys. So that's a pretty exciting thing.
And the kick is away, onside kick, and that is going to be flagged. Maybe illegal, but the game may be over now.
False penalty called against the Crusaders.
Well, Cole, next week against Marlborough is going to be really telling because it's really the only game left before the playoffs where Marlborough's going to get tested. Algonquin's 0-6, although in last week's game against Marlborough, they almost beat them.
They did.
So, you know, this is really what you've been playing for all season, to go against a rival and get tested, and that's going to tell us a lot about the makeup of this team next week.
100%. Looking forward to watching that game. And the kick's away again. It's going to, will it bounce out of bounds? No, it won't. What is he doing? Up, he collects it. And that looks like it's going to be the last play of the game. There seems to be some punches thrown. But that's going to do it for tonight. Well, the Rangers win again with the score Rangers 49 and Crusaders 12. Thank you for joining us tonight on the broadcast, and stick around for senior night football.
Rangers fans, stick around for the post-game senior night ceremony. Tonight, we would like to take a few minutes to recognize our senior football players and band members. This class has been through a lot over the last few years between dealing with COVID as in the classic, and we're asked to sign on varsity as sophomores. They should be recognized for their sacrifices, leadership, and hard work, which is now paying off during this tremendous season. We also want to recognize the parents and guardians who made the last 4 years possible. Our parents and guardians are the unsung heroes, making it all look easy behind the scenes. We want to say how much we appreciate what you do for this team every day. Now we would like to call everyone's attention to the field as we introduce the 2024 senior football and band class along with their escorts. First, the football players. Number 50, co-captain Julian Cespedes. He is escorted by Henry Cespedes and Rafael Cespedes. Number 71, co-captain Joe Marino. He is escorted by P.E. Klein Marino and Brother Teddy. Number 87, co-captain Luke Hanley. He is escorted by Sonia and Bethany Hanley and Sister Grace Hanley. Number 5, Luke Molesky. He is escorted by Sam and Justin Molesky and Little Brother Zach. Number 7, Hemant Nakalapudi. He is escorted by Zanaya. Number 18, Vincent Bronquist. He is escorted by Michael and Jason Romson. Number 20, Ethan Lador. He is escorted by Lauren and Tom Lador. Number 23, Camden Petralia. He is escorted by Kelly and Matt Petralia. Number 25, Daniel Hackett. Team is escorted by Marianne and Barry Hackett. Number 34, Sebastian Grillo. He was escorted by Tony Glasgow. Number 55, Will Zan. He is escorted by his parents. Number 70, Riyad Maru. He's escorted by Amira Elu and Ibrahim Maru. Number 52, Addison Rocco Ladd. He was escorted by Lynn, Adam, and Papa Rocco. And now we present the senior class of the Ranger Mountain Band. Sophia Altamirano, a side drummer and the drum line captain. She is escorted by her parents Marcelo and Lorena Altamirano. Esther Anthony, a member of the marathon section and an R&B librarian. She's escorted by her parents Anthony Thomas and Catherine Anthony. Megan Chan, a member of the P section and an R&B librarian. She's escorted by her friend Lisa Pan. Mason Chong, the tenor drummer and member of the band leadership team. He's escorted by parents Jeannie and Ben Chong. Nitya Gunda Maraju, a trumpet player and a high brass girl captain. He's escorted by her parents Krishna Gunda Maraju and Savanthi Elutla. Dev Khanna, an alto saxophonist and the low woodwind girl captain. He's escorted by parents Navi and Aman Khanna. Eli Koku, a tenor saxophonist. He is escorted by parents Christy and Francis Koku. Adrian Luo, our color band captain. He's escorted by parents Lin Zhang and Dan Luo. Kenny Richards, a ring trainer. He's escorted by parents James Richards. J.J. Shin, one of our drum makers. He is escorted by parents Jay Shin and Leon Sik-Yang. And Sergey Zhang, our alto saxophone section leader. He's escorted by parents Zibin Zhang and Min Tao. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for your 2024 Senior Football and Band Class. Ladies and gentlemen, the final home game of the season will be on November 23rd at 10 a.m. against Algonquin. On behalf of all the players and coaches, we thank you for your support. Please drive home safely.
happened. So, we're on the road, so right now we're in like the first round of the postseason, the CMABA side. So we're on the road for everything the first time, Tuesday. Oh, hell no! Yo, look at you! Nobody understands what I'm going through. That's Ricky. That's Ricky. Look at that. Yo, nice job. You